Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to our preschool story time puppet show, Arts and Crafts with Miss Lisa. It is so good to see you all out there again, because I know we had to skip a week, and then this week we're already in March. Can you believe it? Today is March the 2nd, Tuesday, and here we are together again. So happy to have you back. Our story today, Miss Faye decided to start March with my favorite character, a dragon. So today I am reading you a story called Teach Your Dragon Empathy. Now, empathy, here at Grace Preschool, we would try to teach about sharing with others, maybe that don't always have what you have. And we would take our food when we cook downtown to the place where little kids can come and their parents to be safe if they don't have a really great home and food to eat, and they would help them and care about them. And empathy also means how you treat your friends, not to just say things to hurt them. Like at our school, sometimes we used to hear, "You're not coming to my birthday party." Well, that little person that heard that, how do you think that would make them feel? If they were saying that to you, how would you feel? That's called empathy. Trying not to hurt others, but being always kind. So let's start our story. It was written by Steve Herman. Hello, my name is Drew. I hope you'll stay a while to listen to my story that's sure to make you smile. It's all about my dragon. His name is Diggery-Doo. And how he learned a lesson, now you can learn it too. And here's little Diggery. When Diggery was a little guy, he needed to be taught about the way he should behave and ways he should not. I taught him to be patient and some manners he should use. But Diggery had to learn to put himself in others' shoes. And like saying, thank you, sorry, he didn't do so well on that. At Diggery's school, Miss Nancy keeps the lunchroom clean and neat. She wipes the tables, mops the floors, and we all think she's really sweet. Once Diggery spilled a glass of milk, and then he just walked away. He did not pause to clean it up, but went outside to play. That wasn't very kind. Diggery's friend was crying once. She could not find her cat. She asked if we would help her search to find where it was at. Just get another pet, Diggery said. It's not that big a deal. Diggery did not even think of how his friend must feel. Ping Chang, he couldn't speak English well. His family was Chinese. When Diggery-Doo first met him, he began to laugh and tease. Diggery-Doo, I scolded. I just can't imagine why. You have to be so mean that you make poor Ping Chang cry. Diggery-Doo plays checkers. In fact, he's really pretty good. But when he won, he'd brag and didn't act like winners should. He made fun of the other players when the game was done and didn't notice that his friend wasn't having any fun. When Diggery-Doo was younger, he refused to share his toys. He only cared about himself, not other girls and boys. No one wants to play with me, Diggery-Doo began to moan. If you're all alone, I said, the fault is all your own. Diggery-Doo, I said, it's time to learn a brand new word. I kind of have a feeling it's a word you've never heard. It's empathy. Diggory scratched his head and said, "What could this new word be?" "I'm glad you asked me. The word is empathy." Empathy is a skill which I highly recommend. It's like a game of make-believe because you can pretend. Imagine that you're someone else instead of being you. To help you be careful of the things you say and do. Imagine you're Miss Nancy who works hard at our school. With empathy, you'd realize it simply isn't cool that after she is tidied up, you make a brand new mess. Think of how Miss Nancy feels. It's not kind. You must confess. And then when you have some empathy and see somebody cry, you recall when you've been sad, and that's the reason why. You would have been much kinder to your friend who lost her pet. You would have shared her feelings and helped her search, I bet, by saying, "Don't worry, we'll find your cat." And what if you were like Ping Chang, who moved from overseas? If you could feel what he feels, would you still laugh and tease? Imagine you moved to China and can't speak the language too. Shouldn't you treat Ping how you wish others treat you? And when you win a checkers game, here is my advice. Please resist the urge to boast and try to be nice. You'd have a lot more friends. That should come as no surprise. Go get yourself some empathy and try it on for size. You would say, the little boy would say, "I lose again." And Diggory would say, "You did great. We had fun." And they will all say, "Hey, Diggory." And think of all the fun you have when we share our toys. Everybody gets a turn, and everyone enjoys. When you show others empathy, it helps to make life fair. So don't be selfish with your toys. It's better if you share. Diggory said, "I think I see what empathy can do. It shows me that how others feel is how I would feel too." And that means when you're listening to somebody when they're crying, you say, "I'm sorry to hear that." And then when somebody gets a good grade on their paper, maybe or something they did in school, you say, "Congrats to your friend." Means well done. Thank you for the lesson, Drew, for now I realize that it helps to look at life through other people's eyes. And he would say, the little girl said, "It's so sad losing the one we care about. Let's find your cat together." That would be empathy. And also, it must be hard to speak a new language. "Hi, Ping, don't worry, we'll learn together." That's empathy. Empathy reminds us that we get back what we give. Making empathy a habit is a better way to live. We should all show some empathy and be like Diggory Do. If Diggory Do can learn it, then you can learn it too. And here is little Diggory with his friend Drew, the little girl, the little boy, the little cat, the little dogs, and they all look very happy sitting like in a park together. Now, if you, Diggory, wanted to share, you can get a free gift from Diggory Do. I think it's a coloring book, and you would go and to www.mydragonbooks.com/gift. If you go there, then you can probably print out dragon pictures to color that Diggory Do wanted to share with you. The end, my friends. Don't forget, empathy is very important in life. It's simple. Be kind to others. Now, we're going to have a dragon puppet show Miss Faye is going to do called Pete's Dragon. Some of you may have heard it before. It was even, I think, a movie. Now, you know how Miss Faye changes things up. So it may be a little different from the movie, and it might be a little different from the book. But they're still similar. And I hope you will enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed Diggery-Doo and his friend Drew.